Hey guys, Sims here, back with another mini series today. This time I'm going to go through the arsenal in Arma 3. This is something I get a question on all the time, and so I'm going to split this video into two parts. The first video is going to be just an overview of the arsenal and how to equip a weapon, a pistol, a rocket launcher if you're interested, and how to use ammo. And then the second video will be how you get additional ammo, how you equip your character with a backpack, different kind of uniforms, and some miscellaneous items, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, so I'm just doing this on the Invade Annex server that I usually play on, but in general, every arsenal box is different, although they generally look like this. So essentially, if you play a private server or you play with your friends, you play on a public server, you'll generally have an arsenal box that looks like this. So you simply select it and we go in here. And so we're going to go through all the different menus here. Like I said, the first part of this video is going to focus on the first three, and then the rest of the second video will focus on all of these. If you're interested in how to create a weapon and all the good stuff, watch this video, and if you're not interested, watch the next video, which will be up in the corner. So to get started, we basically choose a rifle, and then on the left hand side here you will have all the different weapons that are available for this particular class or role. Now, depending on the server you're on, you may have the option to change roles, and each of these roles may have different loadouts, but for the purpose of this video, the rifleman is the most basic role. It has generally most of the options available. So we go to the rifle and we choose what we want. Okay, so we go here. If you've played the campaign or you've played any of the showcases, you may have a preferred weapon type that you like to use. So one of the most common weapons I recommend for new players, simply because it's available in the vanilla game and it's quite simple to use, is the MXM 6.5mm weapon. So as you can see, that's here, and once you select it, it goes onto your character. You mess around with whatever you want, use the arsenal in game, shoot bad guys, find out what works for you. But then what that does is it brings us onto the right hand side, and on the right hand side, on the top right, is sights. So all different sights here, based on what you what you want, from long range scope, so the Kalia, the long range precision scope. These are all long range scopes. You're not going to put them on an assault rifle, but they are available for you. So let's say we choose, well, we won't choose anything actually, and we'll just equip the weapon. It just has a standard iron sight. Yeah. So we go to arsenal. We select our weapon on the left hand side. So if you're ever stuck and you want to know how to change it, you need to click what you're actually editing in the arsenal. So in this case, you're editing your primary weapon. And I want to put on a standard red dot. Let's say the hollow sight. We simply go to sights, click hollow sight, bang. Now we have a standard red dot scope. Now what else is in this menu? So going to the rifle, we have rail attachments, so you can put on a flashlight, which obviously lights an area at night, and you've got an infrared laser pointer, which is visible to players at night through a night vision goggles or scope. Muzzle attachments, these are pretty standard. You can put a sound suppressor on many weapons, not all of them, but many weapons you can put a sound suppressor on. And then finally you have a bipod, which is basically just a additional item you can put on your weapon, and you can mount it on walls or fences or other things that gives you stability when you're firing at the enemy. Moving on to the next weapon is an additional sidearm, or not a sidearm, but an additional rocket launcher that you can use. With this loadout, I have access to the MAWS, which is a standard rocket launcher, or an RPG, which is a rocket propelled grenade launcher. So basically, choose whatever one you want. Obviously, there's no sights on rocket launchers. Rail attachments, again, ironically, you can put on an IR laser pointer or a flashlight on a MAWS or an RPG. Actually, you can't put anything on an RPG, so there you go. Muzzle attachments, you can obviously put nothing on, and bipods, you can't put nothing on. So there's not really much to talk about here. Like I said, this for the rifleman, this kit is quite limited, but if you choose, say, a heavy anti-tank or a light anti-tank, which I'll do now, you'll have access to far more weapons. So if we go to the heavy anti-tank, we go here, we go to the arsenal, we have far more types to choose from. We have the Titan, which is a anti-air weapon. We got a Verona, which is it's a heat-seeking rocket launcher, and we've got the compact Titan, which is a anti-tank or anti-vehicle rocket launcher. It basically locks on to the vehicle and targets them. And so the third and final option in terms of weapons is your sidearm. If you want to equip a sidearm, you can obviously do so here. You got your standard 9mm pistol, which goes into the holster right here on the side of my guy. So it's right here in the holster. And again, you're not going to have any sights on this bad boy. You're going to have no rail attachments, although some loadouts and some weapons do allow you to put a flashlight on your pistol. Again, muzzle attachments, you're not going to have any. You may be able to get it, say, as a rifleman. Oops. So as a rifleman, you may be able to, yes, so as a rifleman, for example, you can put a suppressor on your pistol, but you can't put anything else on it, and no bipods. So that's it for today's video, guys. Like I said, super quick. I just wanted to go through how you manage the arsenal at a very basic level and all the different things that you can do with it. The next video up will be going through uniforms, backpacks, headgear, and all the miscellaneous items and how they can support your kit. And they essentially allow you to use different ammunition types and all that good stuff. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.